All right, without further ado, we're going to introduce the teams. We'll start over here on my left. The Magic with Coach King. Number 9, Mitra Gupta.
Go shake hands, shake hands.
Number 10, Michael Higgs. Number 15, Devin Shaw. Number 17, Sherman Glasgow. Number 18, Kendall Tillman. Number 23, Johan Stevenson. Number 24, David Moore. And number 28, David Inchia, the Magic. And their head coach, Coach William King. And now the Tar Heels, led by head coach Jeff Fields. With his abundance of assistant coaches, Chase Lewis, Tasha Nassi, Travis Ragland, and Muzone Williams. Introducing first, number 2, Shania Cook. Number 4, Jaden Pemberton. Number 8, Jalen Hurst. Number 9, Layla Glover. Number 12, Jaden Conley. Number 22, Tyler Borksdale. Number 23, Mason Casey. And number 24, Christian Barrera Jr., the Tar Heels.
Good. This is it. This is the championship for the 7th and 8th grade Recreation League. We have Bill King's Red Magic against Jeff Fields' Blue Tar Heels. So Jeff Fields brings 2 Tar Heels to the championships. He lost the first one.
Yeah.
Can he get even here in the second one?
Well, let's hope so. Although Coach King here, I'm sure he has his team ready to go.
Coach King is a longtime coach. So is Jeff. These are 2 of our very best, most active volunteers, and I'm extremely grateful for volunteers and men like them to be part of our programs.
Absolutely.
So everyone watching at home, I just want to say, rules are just slightly different here in the 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade league. Press is allowed, all 4 quarters, and it's 8-minute quarters. Other than that, high school basketball rules.
This should be a very exciting game. The Tar Heels come in with a 12-1 record, and the Magic under Coach King is 7-6.
I believe Coach King scored an upset in the first round, actually, over the
really?
Lakers, the purple team, the Lakers. Right, and the first thing I noticed is the size difference between the 2 leagues.
Yes.
These are some big kids out here. Right away, I noticed.
Devin Shaw with the nice rebound there. Trey Sherman. So I see the Tar Heels is coming out in their zone like they did the first game.
Always a good call to go zone early.
Yeah.
Settle in defensively and welcome long jump shots from the other team. We got Kendall Tillman going to the line for 2 shots here. Coach King has him listed as their defensive stopper. Let's see if he can get him on the board here early.
And he's a player that has picked up a lot of slack since David Moore went down with an injured foot. We certainly wish David Moore the best.
it's always tough to watch your teammates play without you. But that's life. Sometimes you get hurt or circumstances. You deal with it.
Yep.
And you always got next year. That's the great part about being young.
Yep. What a shot there.
Number
Jaden
2.
Conley, the defensive specialist, and he's doing it offensively as well. What a great shot there. Johan Stevenson.
Shania Cook was initiating the steal. Aggressive play. I like that.
Oh, what an aggressive play by Jalen Hurts. The coach said Jalen Hurts is one of his best all-around players.
He did a great job putting it on the floor and attacking the paint.
Always down in position. Jake, too much, man. Hey, use your wrist, Jake. Use your wrist. Nice. You stay up, Miles. You stay back.
Man, the body size of kids in the 7th and 8th grade versus the 5th and 6th.
It is noticeable. Very noticeable.
Very noticeable. You know, you're only talking a year or two, but I tell you. Wow. Great shot there by Amazing Kaza.
Amazing Casey from downtown for 3. The speed is just different already. You can tell. That's a good finish.
Play there, Jalen Hurts. Great play. Looks like the Tar Heels playing that zone is giving.
They're not sure how to handle it just yet.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, he's really a very active player there. Seems like the intensity is sky high here, I tell you.
Right out of the gates, we're getting physical right out of the gate.
Tyler Barksdale, he's some player. I've seen him play a couple of times.
Who was that?
Tyler Barksdale.
Oh, yes. I actually coached him 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
In the 6th and 7th grade league.
Okay.
And he plays a lot bigger than his size. He's one of my best rebounders. He will get in the paint and get physical.
Good. Keep there, Tyler. Keep it there. Good.
Johan Stevenson, man, I like the way he's trying to put the team on his back.
Yeah, that's a big boy. He needs to get his work done down low for sure.
Yeah.
Number 12.
I know you mentioned it earlier, but the difference in the speed and athleticism.
Yeah, it's maybe because we're going from the early league to now. It's a very stark contrast.
Without a question.
Just want to point out number 9 on the Heat, on the Magic, Mitra Gupta out there. Coach King says she didn't miss a practice all year. That's impressive. That's the kind of dedication I love to see.
Barksdale. Wow, great play by Jalen Hurts. Man, I love his activity. He's always active.
Magnet. He's a magnet to the ball, wherever it is.
Tough pass. Great look. That was a great look by Barksdale, man, I tell you.
Looks like Johan Stevenson and Jalen Hurst is going to be a physical battle all 4 quarters.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
It's early and they're already getting rough and tough down here.
But for the Magic, Johan Stevenson, he has to be careful that he doesn't get in foul trouble because
That might be 2 already.
yeah, by the way it looks, it doesn't look like they have another big or who can come in and sort of like give him a few minutes. I think the Magic's going to have to be very careful here.
Take your time, Jay.
Take care, Lou.
Good, how you doing, my friend?
Good.
How did the team make out this year?
We did well, man.
Same thing.
Okay.
We'll see you, Lou. That was our head of officials, Luke Capozzi. He's heading out for the day, perhaps to go watch some college basketball, would be my bet.
Yeah, and he stopped by the table to try to have a conversation with us.
He made that, but I don't like when they don't use the glass.
Yeah.
It scares me.
Yeah.
Just go off the backboard, young man.
And people don't realize that's probably the hardest shot in
So
basketball.
short floater from the side.
Yes, yes.
And it's just a simple, just touch it off the glass.
Absolutely.
It's a much higher percentage.
Now, can you explain, is the substitution the same as in the 5th and 6th
except it's
grade?
at the 4-minute mark instead of the 3-minute mark.
Okay.
So the first 3 quarters, every kid on the bench will play half of a quarter.
Okay.
And then in the 4th quarter, it is free substitution. It's a good take, just
Yes.
a little too strong.
I tell you, Jalen Hurst is some athlete. I mean, the way the mindset, he's not afraid of anything.
And I believe he's only a 7th grader.
Wow.
So he will be back. Oh! Look at that!
David Ishia, one of the best 3-point shooters that coach has ever seen, he said.
Trey Barksdale fouled on the floater attempt.
Man, did that shot look pretty going there?
That was a nice release. He might be a true stretch 4 big man that can shoot and space the floor.
Yeah, I see why the coach says he's one of the best 3-point shooters he's ever seen.
First free throw, nothing but net from Trey Barksdale.
You know, Barksdale has an older brother who's a great shooter too. He's a great athlete as well.
I think he's got like 3 older brothers. Oh, and he got a younger one as well, I thought I saw.
Wow.
Well, yeah, the Barksdale family, a lot of good athletes.
Yes.
Good kids as well.
Yes. Great family.
Dave, get open. Okay. Trey, you gotta shoot the ball.
A little out of control.
Yeah, it looks like the Tar Heels is trying to stretch this lead a little bit. I think that the Magic has to be a little careful here that this game doesn't get out of hand too early. Wow, they don't call that.
I'll tell you what, I don't want to be a referee in this game.
No.
Because you could probably call foul on every play.
Yeah.
Blue ball, blue. Sub. Kevin.
So we got number 10, Michael Higgs. The coach said he's a very quick player, very strong defender. Great pass. Wow, what a shot there.
Good move by Christian Barrera Jr.
The coach called him the putback king.
Coach King imploring Trey Glasgow, shoot the ball.
Shoot the ball.
Let it go. Worst thing you can do is miss.
You know, and you really do need him to shoot that ball, because if not, the Tar Heels is going to just
Pack it in the zone.
Yeah, and it's going to create problems because they're only looking at 1 or 2 players to shoot.
Good.
I tell you, I really like this kid, Jalen
That was a
Hurts.
great move. He bodied up the guy down low and
Yeah.
kicked it out. Gave his teammate a nice open look. It's a great basketball play right there. And he dragged his foot.
He needs a little help. I think
Trying to do a little too much right
Yeah.
now by himself.
he's a very good player.
But yeah, he's going to have a hard time getting in that blue zone by himself. That's well done. Oh!
Grab it, grab it, grab it. Grab it there.
There's that battle we've been talking about.
Yes.
Great handles.
Johan handles the ball very well. Barksdale
Jalen
with a
Hurts.
nice pass.
Hey, that's 2 on it, right? Hey, Tyler, he got 2.
You know, as a big man or as one of the better players, sometimes you have to let 2 go just for the bigger of the
Yes.
big picture, just to stay in the game. And you can't challenge everything.
That's a tough second foul to get early. The bank is open today on
Yes.
Saturday.
Wait, the shooter. He's going for the shooter.
You know, at the high school level, we like to say a kid like Jalen Hurts, his body, he has a live body. He's never, is always active.
Yes.
And a coach loves that in a kid, in any sport. He looks like he's going to be a great football player, too. Great give and go.
Edge rusher.
I'm sorry,
An edge rusher, maybe.
Yeah.
Imagine
yeah.
him running after your
Yeah.
quarterback.
Yeah, I know Coach Higgins can't wait to get his hands on him.
You have a few years to wait, Coach.
Yeah.
He's only a 7th grader. Got some talent in that 5th and 6th grade pipeline.
Yes.
Now you're seeing the talent in the 7th and 8th grade.
Absolutely. Piscataway is poised for some very good athletic teams. Wow, tough play.
Hey, Mike, go pick up. Mike, go pick up. Pick up. That's it. Go, right.
16-7 as we're winding down the first quarter here. You see with the bigger kids now, the paint is really clogged up.
Yeah.
With these long, tall kids,
Yeah.
it is not as easy to get some space in there as it was in the 5th and 6th grade league.
You know, I think the IQ is so much better. You know,
yes, correct.
And that changes things too.
that'll do it for the first quarter. The Tar Heels leading 16-7. And just like in the first game, a little bit sloppy.
Yeah.
A little sloppy, but lots of hustle, lots of energy. Now they just got to get control of it.
You know, you can tell that both teams really want this, and they understand. Not to say that the 5th and 6th grade championship game, those players didn't understand it, but the 7th and 8th, they really understand what it means to win a championship, and they're giving it everything that they have. But I think strategy-wise, I think that the Magic with Johan Stevenson, he's got to be very careful, Coach, because if he picks up another foul,
if he gets a third,
that's going to be a
trouble.
problem. That's going to be a problem.
And who on the roster is going to help him with the scoring? Who's,
Correct.
he needs a number 2 that will say, hey, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to be your pressure release when blue is swarming you.
Yes.
And that could be number 28, David Inchia.
Yes.
He needs to find the proper spacing, floor spacing and movement, get himself open for a Johan pass.
Yeah, because the way he can shoot the ball, his coach says he's a great three-point shooter.
Right now.
There we go. Wow, Johan better be careful. He could have picked
Over
that
the
one
back.
right there.
Yeah. That's where the young kids don't realize it's a long game.
It seems like the Tar Heels is just attacking. Great look by Barksdale.
Oh, great unselfish pass, too.
I'm very impressed with the way the Tar Heels are passing the ball and sharing it, always looking for the open man. I think Barksdale's doing a great job at the point.
Jalen could have had a layup. He dished it off to Conley, and he was just a little weak. Good rebound. Good rebound by Mazin Casey. Good find by Barksdale.
Oh. I would love to see some of these kids take some charges.
I think that kid tried to.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, the tensions are definitely rising here.
Barksdale makes the first free throw. I believe he'll get one more, and then it'll be the magic ball from the original foul.
Man, he has a pretty stroke.
That what? Yep.
I tell you.
Go take it out. It's not timeout. Good ball, right? So blue ball, right? Don't wait, go, go!
Oh, look at that. Shania Cook with the rebound and putback.
Pass it. No, not to him. Dave, you gotta give it to Dave.
Mazin Casey just a little long on the three. Magic on the outlet.
Man, the Magic, they can use a basket here, I tell you.
It's getting close.
Great
Good
pass.
find.
That was a great look that time.
David Inchia, eyes with the
And Trey Glasgow. Coach says he's a very talented player and plays with a lot of confidence.
You and Dave, look at Dave, look at Dave, look at Dave.
a
Good
tag.
take.
Wow,
Yeah.
what a play there. Trey Glasgow. I see why his coach says he's
Yeah.
very talented.
A great move on the baseline.
Absolutely.
Good defense.
You know, if the Magic would just take one offensive charge, that would send a message to slow the Tar Heels down from trying to drive every time.
I missed the first part. I'm sorry.
No, I said if the Magic was willing to take one charge to show the Tar Heels that they're willing to do it, that would slow them down from trying to drive in so much.
We have 1-1 for the Tar Heels already, with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half. It'll be number 12, Jaden Conley, for 1-1.
And again, the foul shots are very important, man. That could be the difference in the game. So both teams need to take advantage of that.
The Tar Heels are giving the Magic fits in the backcourt. The pressure's getting right to them.
I don't know if the Tar Heels.
Okay, this side.
Good job by Mitra. Mitra gave Johan an outlet, and then she got it right back to him. Very well done.
Very nicely. I don't know if the Tar Heels is aware of it, but they're shooting every foul now because they're in the bonus. So now is the time that they really should be trying to drive
Stay more
and
aggressive.
be aggressive
Yep.
because they're going to the foul line on every foul. I tell you, I would have loved to have seen Johan play with David Moore, the injured player.
He would have made that. He would have had a court presence out there for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm being told that he's a very talented player.
Could have helped out a lot today, unfortunately, but
Injuries are part of the game.
we could talk to Anthony Davis and LeBron James about that, how their season went.
Yeah, you're right.
Good find by Tyler Barksdale.
I tell you, I really like Barksdale's presence on the floor. He's a high IQ player. He doesn't get rattled. He keeps all of his teammates involved.
He's a floor general, and
Yes.
those are very important pieces to have on every team.
Very important. That was a good-looking stroke there, I tell you.
And both teams will make their 4-minute mark subs.
So Jaden Pemberton, which the coach says is one of the most improved players on his team, he comes in the game for the Tar Heels.
And number 9, Layla Glover. First time playing basketball this year. I'm very happy to see her give it a try and stick with it. David Inchia. He hasn't made a couple in a row, but it is a good looking shot.
Yeah.
Go get the ball, man. Go get it.
Johan banks in the
What a
three.
shot.
And that's a breath of fresh air for the Magic. They are now down 10. It was teetering there for a moment. That's a big bucket.
You know, the three ball is one of the shots that will change the game. What a shot there. The three ball will keep any team in the game. If you got a player who can shoot that three, it changes the game.
Encouraging Layla to get up on David Inchie, and she says, "I'm not sure, Coach."
Where's the ball, Trey? Yes.
Great play by Trey.
Oh, Barrera. Oh, good fake by Christian Barrera
Yes.
Jr.
What a shot there.
Beautiful head fake. The
Christian
defender went
Barrera.
flying by.
I think Johan needs a little help now. He's starting to play.
Hero ball.
Yeah,
A little bit.
unfortunately, you got to stay within the game plan and play with your other teammates. I think this is a great timeout. I thought I heard Coach King call a timeout. That would have been a great timeout.
All right, I'll take that. Love, Trey.
So we got a nice crowd here, about as many as we had for the first game,
Yeah.
I would say, right?
A lot of supporters here. Good to see.
This is such a beautiful day for family and friends when your kid is playing in a championship game.
Lots of
wanna-
aunties and uncles out here today. I love
Aunties,
to see
uncles, the grandma. Absolutely.
You gotta give a fake.
What a pass. Oh, that's 4. Did he call it on Johan?
No, number 17,
Okay.
Trey Glasgow. And we're back to the free throw line for one and more. 2 shots now. That's 10 team
we're in
fouls.
a double bonus. This is
That's how this game has gone, though. Lots
Yeah.
of fouls, lots of choppy action.
You know, you love the coach when you have your opponent in double bonus because you just like open up the floor and everyone is in attack mode.
And Red's got to play it back a little bit because now a little slap on the wrist is 2 free
Yeah.
throws.
Yeah. You know, it might not be a bad idea for Coach King to go zone just to try to protect his players a little bit.
Tarheels lead 32-14 with 1 minute left in the second quarter. I think the problem for the Magic is the Blue knows what Johan wants to do
Yeah.
every possession,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're beating him to the spot he's trying to get to.
And I got to tell you that Tyler Barksdale having a great point guard who controls the game, and he's doing a great job at that. That is huge. That's huge.
On offense and defense.
Yeah.
I've seen him get a few players in place, being in the right spot defensively, and that's what we said the 5th and 6th
Yeah.
graders, you see the breakdowns on defense.
Correct.
We don't see that so much in this league.
Come on, Johan, get you 2. We need it.
But anytime you have a good point guard, every team needs that. Someone who's like a coach on the floor.
Misses the front end. Goes Hurst. Stevenson was straight up because he's aware of his
Yeah,
fouls.
absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes you got to let that go. Looks like the Tar Heels is holding for the last shot.
Coach Fields not happy. He wanted that last possession. Four seconds. That'll bring us to halftime. 32-14. Tar Heels leading the Magic.
What a half. What a half. Very impressive how the Tar Heels are being as aggressive as they are.
They got 32 points, and their offense looks pretty good. They have a lot of guys who could do something.
Yeah.
And pick your poison out there right now for the Magic.
Yeah, I think that the Magic needs to go and just settle things down and regroup and understand what they need to do as a team and not individually.
Yes. And we'll catch back up with you to start the second half. All right, folks, so we're back for the second half. Tar Heels leading 32-14. Did a lot of their damage at the free throw line. Let's see if that'll even out the second half. Red needs to stay aggressive. Keep trying to get in the paint, but they may need to shoot their way back in with this kind of deficit.
Yeah, I tell you that the Magic, with David Moore being out, they got to get some more help here. And I think Johan Stevenson has to get some help from David Ngia.
And Trey Glasgow, he started coming on strong in the half. There he is again, Trey Glasgow. 2 free throws coming up.
And I got to tell you, the first 3 minutes of any half is always crucial. So if the Magic can come out and do some damage early, get back in the game.
Just give the Tar Heels something to think about.
Yeah. Got to make them foul shots, man. Anytime you get an opportunity to score without the clock moving.
Critical to comeback efforts.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Long on the second one as well. They do a good job of making Stevenson pick up his dribble at like the elbow. Yeah. They're really making him pick it up really early.
Yeah, they're not allowing him to get it close to the basket or in the paint there.
Trey Barksdale, smooth little floater off glass.
I tell you, Barksdale is such an impressive point guard, I tell you.
We have a shooting foul.
Yeah, but it's been a while since Johan Stevenson has made a basket. He needs a little help.
And the free throw line's a good spot to get your groove back.
Yeah.
And he gets them both. Let's see if we can get something going here, Magic.
Now, if the Magic can get a few stops here, that would be very critical to them trying to cut into this lead. Shania.
Oh!
Shania, I'm sorry. Shania
Little red on red action there. They knocked it off of each other's knee and out of bounds. They fumbled the rebound. Why is no one going in the corner? Trey Barksdale following in.
Hey, he's got the right? Play your man, play.
You know what, Coach? Next year, if I coach again, I need you to draw me up something for an inbounds play.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be a pleasure.
My team had a hard time getting some good looks off the inbound last year. And at the end of the year, when I was reflecting, I said, you know what? That's kind of where I may have sold my team short, coaching-wise.
You definitely want to be able to try to score on all of your out-of-bound plays. And the good thing to have is you want to have the same setup, but 3 or 4 options off of that same setup.
A couple different looks.
Right.
Yeah.
Mike, intercept.
I kept it simple and just kept trying to go to the corner for a 3, and I kept getting trapped.
Well, that's what happens. Coaches are smarter these days, and if they know what you're trying to do, they're going to game plan against it.
Yo, Stevenson's bringing it up. He does that behind the back effortlessly.
Yeah.
But then he's got a lazy pass. I don't like Red's body language, to be honest.
Yeah, they're asking
fouled him on a 3.
They're asking him to do a lot. You know, he's rebounding, he's bringing the ball up as a point forward.
I can see the frustration, and I understand it.
Yeah.
But you only got 2 quarters left of the season. Play it hard.
Correct.
Let the chips fall where they may at the end of the game.
And don't forget, you're playing in the championship game, so you got to give it everything you have.
Mike, that's up. Play that person right there. Man to man. Go to man to man. That's good.
So he splits the first 2, and he has 1 more coming.
It looks like the Magic is going to do some funny type of defense here. We'll see what they come up with.
No.
Little half court.
So they're in man now. Oh. Tyler Barksdale is going to make that every time.
Yes. Yep.
They have to be able to stop the ball and stop the point guard.
That's it. Get it and go.
Oh, what a shot there. Johan Stevenson.
Play 15. Back up.
The lane is wide
Too
open.
easy. Too easy.
Watch it.
Trey's got to do a better job of staying and keeping this man in front of him.
We got a foul on Jalen Hurst. And just like we said, Red starts attacking more, and they get more fouls.
And you know that that Magic is going man to man now, which helps out.
Glasgow in the corner.
Hey, pick up yours. Everybody pick up this. Back up. You get too much. You get too close.
That would have been 3 layups in a row for Barksdale. So the Magic need to get a little more protection in the paint.
Yeah, they got to keep him out of the paint.
Johan's turning it on now.
Back up. Don't let him get by you. That's the whole thing. Back up.
I think if I was Coach King, I would plant Stevenson in the paint at this point.
Yeah, maybe have the two guys play a two-man zone up top just to keep Barksdale from driving to the hole because he's getting in there too easily.
Well, the Tar Heels went 12-1 in the regular season, and they look every bit a 12-1 team tonight. We have Mitra subbing in.
Trade switch. You got to find a man to play.
That is Devin Shaw coming off for a little break.
Trey, you play him. You want to stay here? Come on in, good.
So we got a timeout here at the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. And it looks like the Magic did cut into the lead a little bit.
Their offense looks a lot better, but defensively, like we said, you can't trade baskets when you're trailing by 15, 16 points. You got to get stops, and the effort on defense doesn't appear to be there right now.
Correct, and you just can't let the point guard drive down the middle of the paint 3-4 times.
Parting like the Red Sea,
Yeah,
like the Red
nobody's
Magic.
there. That's no good.
And the Red Magic does throw me off a little bit. The red uniforms. We are talking about the red team at home, folks, when we say the Magic.
You know, I noticed that Coach King for the Magic, he's the only coach there. It's very difficult to manage in-game, during a game,
That's
and not having an assistant.
That's something I learned with firsthand experience myself. Was I can coach a practice by myself, but during a game, you need other eyeballs and other voices to calm the players, get all the players set.
One coach cannot do everything.
Yes. And that's something we stress to our coaches. Please get yourself an assistant.
Yes.
And he's been here a long time. I'm sure he knows all this.
That's very important.
It could be he just couldn't get help this year, and that may be the case. Good rebound by Mitra Gupta. That's a good looking play.
Yes. Oh, good play.
Just a little behind him, but a great look.
Good look by Johan.
Number 18, Kendall Tillman, count the basket and the foul.
Yeah, the coach says that Tillman is their defensive stopper. He's the player that covers the best offensive player on the opposing team night in and night out. But now he needs him to help him out offensively. We need the stops, but we need also to score some points here.
Oh, yeah, there's a live ball. They're not playing it.
I think that's number 4.
First shot's no good for number 23, Mason Casey.
Trey, make sure you box him out, get the rebound.
Need those foul shots. Here we go.
Turn around.
I think Johan is he's just shooting them too fast coming over.
They're not. I'm okay with him pushing the issue, but just dribbling down and pulling up, not what Coach King's looking for. I think.
Not when you're taking that shot 3-4 feet beyond the 3-point line.
You're only down 13, and you got about 12 minutes left, so you're not. That's a better look. maybe Inchia, let it go. There it
Wow.
is.
What a shot.
Just like that, it's a 10-point game.
I tell you, I bet Johan is probably the happiest person out of anybody that he's got some help.
Yes, yeah. Give the blue team someone else to think about. Give it back to him now.
They can't trade baskets though.
Yes, exactly. Another Barksville layup, last possession. And the Tar Heels take a timeout.
Looks like the Magic is starting to pick up some excitement, some energy here.
Positive body language,
Yeah.
positive energy, it's contagious. And that's what I try to tell my 5th and 6th graders. A lot of these kids, they're too quick to put their heads down or give up.
Yeah.
You gotta stay positive no matter what the score is. Keep battling.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's never over until the final buzzer.
Anything can happen, you know? So,
I specifically remember, I believe it was Texas A&M a few years ago, and the NCAA tournament was down 12 points with like
Yeah.
a minute and a half left.
Yeah.
And because
Yeah.
of some turnovers on
Yes.
the inbounds
Yes.
and a couple of bad possessions, they came back and won the game.
and a couple of big shots,
Yes.
you know? You just never know.
But I mean, it was something crazy, like a 12-point deficit with a
Yeah.
minute and a half or something, and
Unbelievable, right?
you fight and claw till the end and just see where it goes.
Take the ball off him. Take the ball off him. No foul.
So now they have Barksdale out of the game now, and you can see the difference
They
in
look a
them
little
trying to get a
scrambling
shot. Oh,
over the back.
yeah. You can see the difference by not having that point guard in there to control things.
I'd like to point out we have some spectators walking and jogging around our elevated track here at the Rec Center. They're getting their exercise in and some entertainment.
Yes.
What a treat for them tonight. Stevenson, he's pretty good with that bank shot.
Yeah. I think it's an 8-point game now.
8-point game. It's getting closer and closer.
Oh, Shania! That's the second shot she's made here. Big shot.
That is the coach's granddaughter, catch and shoot specialist. We've seen that. Stevenson for 3. Good rebound, number 12. Jaden Conley, strong rebound. Got position and went up. There's Conley, just strong. Great rebound by Shania.
Trey Glasgow. Whoa! I like the way Trey Glasgow took that all the way down.
Two shots coming for Trey Glasgow.
Man, these are big foul shots. If they can get this score under 10 going into the fourth quarter, it's anybody's game.
Got amazing KZ bringing the ball up here for the Tar Heels.
Now the Magic should really be trying to pressure them now,
Yes.
being
Check
that
the
they don't
corner.
have their point guard in the game. smart play.
Unfortunate.
Smart play by Johan Stevenson.
David Inchia. All right, we're going to enter the fourth quarter with a 10-point game.
I thought he should have taken that three-pointer that he had there. He being
Yes.
that he's one of the
a
better or best three-point shooter that they have.
That I thought the same thing. Just let that thing go. Don't overthink it.
All right, they got 8 minutes now. 8 minutes and down by 10.
Red's got to keep the effort up and just their offense looks better. They're moving the ball better. They are doing a little bit better job getting to the rim.
Yes.
And Johan and David seem to be really finding each other and not forcing the drive necessarily.
Absolutely.
Whereas the Tar Heels, you see, they need Tyler back on that court to keep things under control and keep everything organized.
Correct. Now what the Magic have to do, they have to make sure that they control Barksdale now, because Barksdale, he can open this thing up by himself.
Think back to that second quarter, I think, when Barksdale got 2 or 3 easy layups in a row. You take those out of the game, it's a 4-point game.
Absolutely.
I mean, and they were wide open layups.
There you go.
And a dish to Barrera. Very unselfish move by Barksdale.
Yeah, he's such a smart player. His IQ is off the chart for a young player.
Okay, Trey, get in there. Get in there and get the box out.
Some big free throws here to settle down the Tar Heels.
Now what the Magic should try to do is keep the ball out of Barksdale's hands. Barksdale's going to be called for a penalty.
Who?
He should have been called for a penalty. He can't
He came in.
Right.
You're right. Yeah, man. And coach sent them back in too.
Yeah.
Johan, grab his boy.
They missed that one.
Big free throws. Christian Barrera Jr.
Great pass.
Oh, almost had one. That's what was missing in the first half.
Yes.
He kept dribbling in and forcing it on his own instead of dishing it at the end.
And I think Johan has that ability because he's going to draw so many players to him. Most of the time, he's going to always draw a double team. So someone has to be open.
And that's what the great players realize.
Yes.
Across all levels, they know my skill is going to attract more defenders and open up another teammate.
Correct.
You just got to be willing to pass it to them. And there's back-to-back free throw shooters that look very good, very calm and collected at the free throw line.
Okay, find him. Mitri.
Now, if the Magic can just get a stop here, this would be huge.
All the way to the corner. All the way.
Cut it to single digits. Shania.
Okay, you can beat everybody there. Now go, Jay.
That's where Johan has to go in and get the contact.
Yeah,
Right now, you can't shoot a fade away like that.
Oh!
Keep backing up. Keep backing up. Back up. No, back up.
As they get older, they'll learn how to initiate the contact better and expect the contact.
Yeah.
Okay, now get on him. Yeah, good.
And, you got to get down lower.
Help.
He's also got he's turning his back to the ball. He did not even realize Barksdale was dribbling right by him because he had beat his defender.
But if you notice, Barksdale actually waited till he saw that before he went. That's a tribute to his IQ.
Get back. Watch yourself.
You get the feeling this game is getting ready to like get away from the Magic.
It's very, very close.
Good. No foul. Rebound now. Rebound.
So they should be playing stay or have a man stay on Barksdale the whole time so he doesn't get the ball. Make somebody else beat them.
Kendall, cross him the other way.
You know what? I don't think I've seen Jalen Hurst on the court in quite a while. He might be a little banged up.
Yeah.
So I would be really focusing.
Man, I tell you, I like David Itzier's shot. He has great arc, great rotation on the ball.
Back up. Cross him the other way. Yeah, good. No, get to the stay to that side.
As time winds down, they might need more threes. They might have to go to him more. Barksdale is just...
He's picking and choosing his spots.
Yeah. That stretches the lead to 13 with 5 minutes to play. And it's 1-1, I believe.
Yeah, Trey needs to become more aggressive. He has that ability. Speaking of Jalen Hurts,
Now he's back in.
he's back in, and his energy is going to give them.
So we have Trey Glasgow coming to the line for a 1-on-1.
Hey, don't talk to him. No. Mitri, ask her who she has. Ask her who she's playing on defense. Good job. Box him out. Then go get the ball. Come on, Trey.
Again, you can't miss these foul shots.
Yes.
This is tough. This is tough when you're trying to come
I
back.
think he may have just fouled out.
Well, that was 5, right? Okay, y'all switch. Who you got? Tyler. They gonna play. Okay, you got him. Really good. Now back up. You got that. You get too close.
That's a good job by Glasgow. He made Tyler kick it out.
You know, one strategy that the Magic can employ is go ahead and foul someone who's not their best shooter.
Yeah, early on, yeah.
Stop the clock, put them at the line, hope that they miss.
Good move by Stevenson.
As soon as Barksdale passes the ball, whoever he passes it to, I'm going to go and foul him.
Yeah, why not at this
Right
point?
there, go and foul him.
Okay, rebound.
Even better.
Yeah.
That's not. Good rebound. Number 10 puts it up. Oh!
Need a stop here. Need a stop here.
Fouls on Trey Glasgow. We got 3 minutes and 19 seconds left. The Magic trail by 14.
Try to deny ball.
Go foul him.
Help!
Great pass.
Travel before the shot. I just don't get the magic. You know Trey's trying to drive
Right.
every time. Play off him a little bit. Don't let him beat you off the dribble.
Correct.
That's all right. Stay in the game.
As soon as Barzell gets the ball up, somebody needs to just try to deny him. Don't let him get the ball. Make somebody else beat them.
What a find. Oh,
Yes.
that's the putback king, I believe, right?
Yes, it is.
Christian Barrera. Right place, right time. It's not luck, folks. There's a knack. There's a knack to being in the right spot to get rebounds. Inchia for three.
He has such a pretty shot. I really like his stroke. You know, some kids, when they shoot, it just looks like the ball is
Yes.
going in every time they release it.
And time may be running down on the Magic here tonight.
Well, it's been a great season. I mean, you know, again, the recreation department, you guys do a super job. This is no exception here. Every year it's like this here.
Follow your shot, big man. Strong take. Yeah, I'm super happy to be back. It was a great feeling this year.
Time out, please.
After missing a year and a half almost of all
Yeah.
programming,
Yes.
Time out, Red.
Yes.
it was very enjoyable this year. To see the kids get out of their house, put down the video games, put
Yes.
down the iPads,
Yes. Yes.
play sports, socialize, learn teamwork,
Yes.
all the things we forget about that come with playing team sports
Yep. Yep.
and group
Yep.
activities
Yep.
that
Yep.
we've missed dearly the last year and a half, 2 years.
And I tell you, the kids really need it because the kids are like, you don't realize how important sports are to like youth, our youth, no matter what type of sport it is. So I'm very happy to see everybody getting back in the groove, and the kids are starting to forget about COVID. It's starting
Yes.
to become something that they've always wanted, which is to understand what it means to play on a team and to have fun again, outdoors.
And we've seen that in both leagues tonight.
Yeah.
Each team has a few real good players, but a lot of supporting players that
Yeah.
make the difference of
Yeah.
winning and losing.
Yes,
Not everyone's going to be a star,
correct.
but every team has its role players and individuals that contribute
Absolutely.
to a winning culture and a winning
Absolutely.
team.
And I don't see any other role players getting angry. It's almost like everybody understands their role, and you know, no one seems to be angry, which is great
Yes.
to see.
Which is also a great job by the coaches
Absolutely.
to get players to accept their roles.
Absolutely, and explain it to them. Correct.
Okay, stay with him, Dave.
This is going to be a mismatch. He's going to go baseline on him.
And Johan's telling him, get up. And I think David knows. He says,
Yeah.
I can't play up on him.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's.
I'm sure Johan is very tired now. I mean, he's been carrying the team the whole game.
He's starting to look a little checked out as
Yeah.
well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's been a long season. I'm sure he's been, like you said, a lot of weight on his shoulders all year. And just a very spirited effort from the Tar Heels
Absolutely.
today. Well coached, well led on the court by Barksdale and Jalen Hurst out there.
Correct.
It can be disheartening when you're playing a team like that just makes all the right plays and is
Yeah.
unselfish.
And I think that The Magic needs to put somebody else on Barksdale if they're going to come out and guard him.
I think they wish they did that a little earlier.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just. It's all right, stop it.
Just stop it. It's a championship. I know it's 20 seconds. It's a championship. There you go, let's go.
It looks like we got a little confusion here.
Yeah, so actually, Coach, during the regular season, we have a running clock rule. If a game gets out of hand in the fourth quarter, the 20-point deficit, just to stay on time, you know, we don't always have, you know, we'll run the clock. But here in the playoffs, I don't think that's a rule that we are going to put in effect.
No, that makes sense.
You know, some of these games get out of hand sometimes and take a long time, and we got a schedule we got to stick to.
Yeah, that's understandable.
You also never want an injury to occur in like a 30-point game or something.
Correct.
So at that point, we want to get kids off the court and move on to the next game.
Yes.
So the clock's going to run down here. We have 10 seconds left in our 7th and 8th grade championship. It looks like the Tar Heels are going to escape with a hard-fought win. Stevenson, one last heave.
Great job by the Tar Heels, actually by both teams.
Yep.
And not only for the championship game, but throughout the league. Again, Piscataway Recreation Department do a super job. Another successful year. And it's been great working with
Thank you,
sir.
Coach. As always, I look forward to seeing you next year.
Yes.
Parents at home, if you have a 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th or 8th grader next year, sign them up. Get them out here. Let's play ball.
Absolutely.
All right. So for Piscataway Recreation, Coach Darius, varsity head coach of the high school team, it was our pleasure. We'll see you next year, and we're signing off. Take care.
Take care.
Good game, guys. Good game, Blue. Good game, Red.